Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Bulldogs will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Got a lane. Can he get in? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia, 14.
Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Manning. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Hold it. Offense.
The defense. Declined offense. Very happy to take the result of that play. 1st down here for this offense. They'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing their running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing in deep.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield.
And the ball is picked off. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Dogs. And the defense joins the party with a... And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped. Makes up and happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick 6 in the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running play called on 3rd and short. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. The offense going with the hurry up.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow. Puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. Trucks through the defender. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the 1st quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going there.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. The quarterback's got it on the option. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Finally brought down to the 14-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it on the move. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it seems like anytime this defense is pressuring him, he loves to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. And to me, he just tried to do too much, and the ball ends up getting intercepted.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 13, set to advance on the football.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He's going to take off. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down. Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Caught on the outside. It's Manning. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Hit. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. He's got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know it.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this side. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Makes a quick grab. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. 2nd down now after the sack. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to launch it deep again. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They can't connect. A costly turn.
Falls incomplete.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th, and he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First and 10 play coming up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration.
Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Pitt.
You can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to come.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pass caught, can he get in? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Dogs line up with a first and goal.
3:25.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's another interception. Cruising track. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tries to get it to the running back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Number 13, set to kick it away.
Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Manning. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle, but forced down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one wasn't in. Better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Powers through.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The shotgun running play call. Some hard running there through a tackle. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Using his legs, it's Manning. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
A quick throw out left, complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take another shot right here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. The line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacked.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can